This is Crime Boss, Rockay City. Now, I brought this game because it was on sale. Some of the reviews weren't the best, but some of them were like really honest reviews where they said that on PC and stuff it felt a bit janky. So I went ahead and downloaded it, and I discovered there's a couple of cool things. So one, you got this roguelike game, which is honestly my favorite thing to do on this. On top of that, you have like multiplayer, you have just straight heist payday style, and then you have like a zombies game mode, and it's just straight up survival. Now, the voice acting is somewhat bad in this game to the point that it's good because it's funny. But I mostly skipped that stuff, and honestly, the gameplay is 10 out of 10. Like, I have been playing this thing for like 15, 20 hours, dude. I can't stop playing it. It's a lot of fun. Alright, so here's how the roguelike works, right? You have this map here where your gang owns a certain amount of territories. If you play the DLCs, I believe there are also different adversaries you face. But up the top there, you got the four bosses, where one of them. Then there's the cops that are against this. Now, the missions, there are heists upon the screen that you jump in. You can, like, use everyone except for your boss, because if you use your boss and you die, you start again. So I advise using other people. Now, the other stuff you can do is straight territory takeovers. This gameplay here is from a defense, because not only are you taking territories, but you're defending them. So let's say you pick on the purple team, you take out one of their territories, they're going to try to take it back the next day, because once you're out of soldiers and turns, you have to switch the day. And then once you switch the day, the enemies get a turn to take turf on you. I believe some of the DLCs have alliances and stuff, so you don't have to fight. But in the end, you will have to either pay them or fight them, so I don't know. Now, some of the heists that you're going to come across are going to be like more simplistic than a big job heist. I like to hire like low-level people for cheap, and then I can use them instead of using my big level people. The different colors determine their like rarity, right? And I save the bigger people for the bigger jobs like banks, heists, stuff like that. You come in, you can subdue these people, zip tie them, but see the exclamation marks in the corner. If I shoot a camera or something, that's a crime that is noticeable, because they can now see there's a missing camera. If you do too much stuff like that, eventually alarms get triggered, the cops just come. Or if you just straight get spotted because you weren't paying attention and doing a job. And then you walk into a camera and you don't hit the camera with that, so you shoot it. Now the cops are coming. Now the cool thing about this is this entire street here, she deserved that. This entire street here is part of the heist, so you can take out all of these cash registers and steal from them. Your teammates, unlike Payday where you have to throw a bag on them, sometimes they will just do it themselves. But yeah, a lot of these jobs you're like looking after drills, you're looking after saws, but not all of them. Some of them are just straight action, man. Like, the higher your wanted level in the area, because there's an investigation under you, the crazier stuff we're going to get. This particular instance, I ran out of people to do jobs with, and something came up, and I had to do something with Travis. Travis is your main guy. If he dies, you lose everything. You start again. That's part of the roguelike. He is the boss of bosses. Now, this is different online. You can choose your character, you can customize them, but in the story part of it, or in the roguelike, he is the boss. And unfortunately, I was a little outgunned here. Here are some reasons why I like this game over Payday. Things that make this better than Payday. 1. You can pick up the weapons.
About to reload!
Officers inbound.
2. We got the train.
Great. We got the train.
3. You can do it stealthy, but you don't need moss.
Get it all, man!
have a window. Finish up.
4. You can slide. I didn't realize you could do this till much later.
There's a blitz in.
5. If you get downed. You can still shoot like it's Call of Duty Zombies. 6. You can subdue the cops, which is pretty fun. Oh, and again, you can steal their weapons.
Yes.
7. This is a roguelike, so these are attack missions. These are tier 3, I think, people. So they're like fully kitted out like they're SWAT members. It's kind of nuts. Then, of course, there's the defense missions, where you play as this dude who I'm pretty sure is the guy from The Walking Dead, the bald brother.
Here's a brief look at the zombies. So they're not like zombies. Like they hold like attacking weapons. It's like a fun twist on the mercenaries kind of mode you can do, where you have endless hordes of people coming after you like cops and stuff to get you used to what it's like to be quite overwhelmed in this game. But I did kind of find this a lot of fun. So like you get attacked by these guys, but then there's dudes with guns as well attacking you. Sometimes you have like waves where there's just a lot of enemies that are highlighted in red because they're extremely dangerous. They have like better guns and stuff. And then the round ends, you get to spend all this money and stuff to either upgrade your character with health, speed, whatever, but you can only use one like item from the sales thing at a time. You only get to choose between 3. I don't know, it's very addictive and fun, but there are better aspects of the game. So I tried out my first big heist. I was enjoying the roguelike, I ain't gonna lie, the roguelike is very cool, but in the online heist, you can choose other people, or you can just have bots, or you can do it solo. Probably better to have bots if you're not going to invite people, just so that they can carry bags, kill people, do that stuff. But I found it incredibly interesting how some of these heists begin, because for this one, you rappel in from the roof, then you have to find your way to access the building. I chose a window because it just seemed like a logical, cool thing. You could just quickly lockpick it. But yeah, another entry that I had, you had to like climb up on the roof, find the skylight, climb down, and then there's all these lasers. And I had this moment where I had lasers that were about to hit me, a guard staring at me, a camera. So I had to shoot the camera, get one of the exclamation marks as a warning towards the alarm going off, silence, pistol the guard, hide his body, and then go turn the lasers off. I think I still ended up getting spotted, but nonetheless, pretty goddamn cool entries to these bigger heists.
On your knees, hands up. Don't lay all asses down. You need to pick up the pace.
Another thing, I suck at stealth games a lot, but like Hitman, a lot of the times I just ended up pulling out his pistol and just going nuts because I got spotted. But this game seems like it has a lot of aspects to it where you can do it professionally and stealthy if you're good at it. Like I found codes for stuff, keycards of people, hacked computers to take their data to get like the code to enter a place and stuff like that. Avoiding tripping, this and that. It seems like a lot of these jobs you can do it without getting spotted, or at least hold off getting spotted for as long as possible, so that way you don't end up constantly defending yourself. Because these guys will send some waves at you, and the higher you want it level, the more the waves. It should also be noted that it has difficulty levels, so this one is just normal difficulty that I'm currently on. It had its moments where it gets very difficult the higher you want to level, but honestly I tried hard mode and it's my bad for attempting hard mode. Also thought this was unique as hell, how you get this stuff out of here. I don't remember Payday doing anything like this. So not only when you take 2 bags do you have to use your sidearm, but
this helicopter comes down, attaches to that thing, and you have to call it to take it up, and then you have to call the helicopter back in some of these missions and attach stuff to them that way. And then, of course, the exit strategy, cool as hell. We C4 open a tunnel that was previously dug. Now, in the roguelike DLCs and the story part of it, you actually do the setup for these, like kind of GTA style, but more like stuff you can do on a daily. So you have to send either one person or 4 people or a specialist or whatever to set up these things, or just straight pay money in some cases for like getaway vehicles and other stuff. So it's really cool how that kind of like all adds up to the main like ending of it. I don't know, it was pretty goddamn fun.
Entry team going down one. On our part, a solid operation. A decimation.
Oh yeah, this is the hard mode. This is actually the one I was talking about before, where I landed in the roof and there was the lasers and other stuff. So naturally we got one of those really quick. I had a crossbow because I was using this ninja dude, and I'm going to be honest, the crossbow wasn't cutting it. So I picked up this LMG, but this thing, I don't know, dude, it only has like 60 or something in it. So it's like a really awkward number. The other ones have like 120. I wasn't comfortable with its recoil and stuff. Its sight was weird, but this was all my issue. I guarantee you get good at this game. Hard mode might be a lot easier. Also, it'd probably be like different in co-op instead of using bots. But yeah, this statue right here, we're trying to get it over. The more it's taking damage, the less its value is worth. So I'm trying to rush it. And then these dudes just come busting out a door. I didn't even know they could do that, by the way. Now I'm panic firing. Oh no, I'm panicking. I'm gonna lose my job. This ninja did have a cool thing that you can smoke grenade, and then this guy has like no idea where you are. That is pretty cool. You do that like, every now and again. But the alternative is like a rock. You can throw a brick, grenade, soap, rocket launcher, C4, and a lot of things you can replace that with. Point being, I am now getting shot from both sides and panicking and death. Now I wanted to leave this in because goddamn, look at this magnificent, amazing weapon. It's a revolver that has a magazine on it for the chamber. This thing is nuts. Shoots like 21, I think, or 20. It can go pretty fast. Like I think it fully autos. And the crazy part about it is, I think it costs like $1 million or something once you unlock it. It's honestly a flex weapon, but dude, is so sick. Towards the end, I was like sliding around with this thing, shooting people. I feel like I was playing Cyberpunk. Sick weapon. Anyway, that's the game. Dude, this thing is like definitely not janky like people were saying it was. It's actually really, really goddamn fun and kind of addictable, if I'm going to be honest.